Today, we throw the focus on renowned Ghanaian bodybuilder Oliver Arthur.
The molded rock came by the name rock because, you know, everything natural that God has made. Especially when you are entering into bodybuilding, you need to carve or mold the body in such a way that although it's rough, but smooth and nice. That's how I came by the name the molded rock. I'm a married man, and I've been in the game professionally 3 years. Ghanaian, we used to go to ghetto gyms, so on and so forth. So that is where I got inspired. But actually, Dambudu introduced me to bodybuilding, and afterwards I met Victor Beatty. He also took me through, and I came to meet Mike Esiedu, an IFBB pro. He also took me through, and I've gone through international shows, which I've won gold medals and some other medals. Bodybuilding is a way that you present yourself, or maybe you sketch or mold something to make it beautiful. Anything that you have, especially when you like a potter, he carves an object to make the object beautiful so that you can present it, and anyone who see the art purchase it. I put myself together in such a way that whenever I'm on stage, you see me, you see how beautiful I've molded the body, how I've carved or crafted to present myself for you to buy the product that I have. This is what I do, and then this is what I've been going through for the past 3 years, which I've been on the international stage. Ghana is one of the best place you can find good athletes, bodybuilders who can excel internationally, because naturally we have the genes, we have the genetics. Ghanaians, somewhere, somehow, for instance, let me take example, people on the roadside, those who have been digging, gold diggers, who have been digging, so on and so forth. You don't see them eating well, but genetically, you see that they have what it takes to be a bodybuilder. I feel inspired, I feel like a champion. Because when I entered into this game, my idea was to compete on the international stage. I never thought of winning gold medal. I never thought of winning a medal to our nation. I find myself that I was not prepared. Why? Because we were lacking sponsors. We were lacking a lot of things. Nobody came to our aid. I had my visa at the last minute to go and compete on the international stage. And we're about 54. And I placed 7th position. And that motivated me.
First up from Ghana, athlete 454, Oliver Arthur.
Trust me, the following year, I went back to and I placed 4th. The coming year, 2017, I went and I placed 1st, which I won the gold medal, and I competed with the champions. This bodybuilding it's an expensive sport, you know, it's an expensive sport, so you don't need your only self to do bodybuilding. It involves massage, coach, food supplement, having time to train for like 16 to 14 weeks. I want to thank Total Fitness. They have been a proud sponsors to us. They have given us the necessary equipment in terms of gym facility. If we should have the government or maybe the Ministry of Sports coming to our aid, because we are not talking about only bodybuilding as such, but we're talking of fitness, we're talking of awareness, so that we wouldn't be spending much money going to the hospital. The government or maybe corporate entity, if they should come to our aid, look, Ghana will be a better place when we're talking of health. Ghana will be the best place that the whole world can talk about. I stood in as an ambassador for bodybuilders. We brought the whole Ghana macho bodybuilders, langas, we brought all of them together. We campaigned that we said no violence to the upcoming election, which of course the Kumasi, the Ashanti, the Takrady, the Accra, we all came together to fight against violence. Dab Flex for Peace, which of course I'll give thumbs up to Multimedia, Joy FM, Adom FM, and so on and forth. They all played a part.
I flex for peace, and I also flex for peace. I stand for peace.
One thing I want to let people know is that this Moses is not for violence, but it's what Moses of love. You understand? I'm a freight forwarder with His Excellency Shipping at Temahabo. I'm the operations manager there. We do clearing and forwarding, export and imports. You know how it feels to invest your energy, your time, your resources in order to place or to lift the name of your nation high. This is a situation whereby if the world could recognize us, not even our own nation, Ghana, could even recognize it. They don't even appreciate what you've even done. I don't say this only for myself, but I know that most of the athletes have been going through this. It pains for you to, invest in the sports just because you want to lift the name of our nation Ghana high. We should have something like a warehousing gym where people can, find themselves there and then get proper instructors to train them in order to get proportional balance, or maybe to put themselves in a good shape, hurting themselves, injuring themselves. So sometimes you see somebody and then will be complaining, oh, Mr. Oliver, please, I've been training, I want to get this, I want to get that, but when I do this, I get this kind of back pain, so on and so forth. It's because the person doesn't have a clue of what he's doing. Sometimes you find them doing the wrong thing, and because of social media, people do all kinds of training and then post and I say, what are you doing? You can be at the gym, train for a year, you understand? But I can be at the gym, I can use maybe 4 months and 3 months and then get what I want. Why? Because I'm using the proper mechanism. What I find in Ghana, or most people, what they do is that they only train the upper body and then leave the lower body. It's like constructing a house. When you don't put a proper foundation, you collapse the house.